And as Michael Cohen testifies on Capitol Hill, new revelations are surfacing about shady deals he made with Qatar. One America's Jack Posobiec has more from Washington.
All right, well, we're excited to welcome back to One American News Luke Rosiak, investigative journalist from the Daily Caller. Thanks so much for being with us today.
Thanks for having me.
So you wrote a piece that we just saw regarding Michael Cohen's involvement in a now failed nuclear deal with Qatar. Can you break that down for us?
There's a billionaire down in Florida who has built his fortune on kind of shady deals where he gets government loans and basically buys real estate and then leases it back to the government. And so he kind of built a fortune profiteering that way. And his latest venture is he wants to buy a decommissioned power plant that's a nuclear facility down in Alabama. And so to do this, he needs a little money that he can show interest, and he can use that as leverage to get a government loan. So he wants to attract investment from the nation of Qatar in the Gulf region. And so that's where Michael Cohen comes in. He catches wind of this, and he kind of inserts himself into this deal kind of comically. And he waits for this billionaire's yacht to show up, and he kind of scrambles aboard. And he says, you know, the Qatar, they love me because I'm the president's lawyer. And so that's when you see this Qatar, which is kind of known for trying to influence American policy. Obviously, they want to get close to the lawyer, to President Trump's lawyer. And so he becomes a middleman where he's trying to earn $5 million to kind of pull in this Qatar cash to basically turn over this power plant. So Michael Cohen, at the end of the day, was trying to enrich himself personally by turning a nuclear facility over to this country that's really a close ally of Iran.
Another interesting piece that I also saw from Daily Caller talking about that focus on Michael Cohen was the dossier. And a new update, we've now actually seen that when BuzzFeed originally released that dossier, the dossier itself had redactions to it. Well, there's a court case going on in the UK with Christopher Steele where he's being sued over essentially libels for defamation. And now an unredacted version of it has come out. And it turns out that in the unredacted version, it actually states that Michael Cohen's wife is a Russian and that her father is some kind of Russian oligarch when his wife is Ukrainian. She's never even been to Russia. What is going on with this?
So this was redacted when BuzzFeed published this dossier. Why did they redact it? Because it's false. Well, guess what? A lot of other stuff in that dossier is false too. And you think about it, from the beginning, this whole Russia agenda, it's been this alliance between the Democrats, the DOJ, and the media. And the media has kind of been in on it from the beginning. They knew that there was false statements in this dossier, and they withheld it. And you and I both know as journalists, there's no valid journalistic reason to redact that. And that was BuzzFeed.
This seems like something that's a theme that recurs in your book regarding what's essentially sort of an establishment alliance, a political media complex. Talk a little about that.
That's exactly what it is. I mean, we saw in my book that there's this hack on Congress at the same time as the DNC thing, where you've got actual foreign meddling, actual collusion. And what you saw is those three entities. I mean, the Democrats basically get the DOJ to do their bidding, but it couldn't happen without the media.
What's the name of your book again?
Obstruction of Justice.
All right. Thank you so much for coming on with us.
Thank you.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One American News on YouTube. And call your cable provider and kindly demand that One American News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.